Hey guys. Okay. Okay, we're still recording. I normally don't put videos like this on this fitness channel, but I wanted to relay this as an example that I go through stuff too. So, I have grapes with me that I had that I take with me when I work out. I also had a couple of pears. And I have some, they call these jujubes. I don't know if they're like dates or whatever. I got them in Chinatown. I've had them in storage for like a couple of months. I had a couple of those. Why am I telling you about this? As I have a vegetarian pizza. Yes, I know there's real cheese on it, so it's not vegan. Who cares? I have some extra spinach I'm going to put on it. I have some non-dairy cheese to put on it. I have some, not pak choy. And I had some mushrooms to put on it. So, that's what I'm going to eat. That's the point I was trying to make. I was on my way to a meeting, without being too descriptive. And I got a call in the middle of my bus ride there, and it was canceled. Before going to the meeting, I only had 2 small little portions of rice. And I was just coming home from working out, and I was like rushing to get things done. I was preparing a video that I was going to put on this channel, but I'm going to put it on my other channel because I'm not going to do that much editing on it. So I figure I have another channel. But for this channel, the point being, when you don't eat that much, and then, I'm talking about myself, when a lot of discouragement comes in terms of people canceling and yada yada yada, and you're rushing and you're feeling anxious, really anxious and hungry, and it's raining outside, and you have to walk back home because there's construction on the street and the bus isn't stopping at every stop, so it's like, okay, whatever. And then you go into the grocery store getting groceries, and you're like, what do I want to eat? This isn't going to be enough. This isn't going to be blah, 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 blah. I go through it too. So I realized that, okay, I want that vegetarian pizza. That's good. But what am I going to eat now because I'm hungry now while it's cooking? Let me just take out this and actually prepare this as I'm doing this. Actually, no, it's not big enough for the pan. Do I have something here? Hold up. No. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this isn't bad. It's not a large pizza, but, I'll just put on this. Okay. So, realizing that I was getting anxious, and like, okay, calm down, because if I start giving in and eating right away, heavy foods, and then eating foods after, I will just not stop. It will be like, because I'm hungry, but it's also to kind of console me in a way because of all the crap that's happened. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to go buy this, I'm going to go eat this. I thought about going to Chinatown and eating in the buffet. And then I'm like, I don't have a reason to eat in the buffet. Okay? So that's my point. I had to kind of talk myself back into, okay, I'm going to get this pizza, and then I'm going to get some veggies to put on top of it. And in the meantime, I'm going to have my grapes, finish off my grapes, because if I eat them afterwards, it's going to go right through me. Pooh, like a hurricane. But, I'm eating them now, getting some vitamin C, I don't know if there's that much. These aren't even sweet. But I can make rice afterwards. And I have some leftover bok choy. I think I could still warm that up, put on the double boiler, whatever. I have this from last week. I had a bit of it before. It's a little soggy. I need to throw it out. So I've calmed down and I'm like, okay, I'm cooking the food. Well, I'm going to. And put another piece of tin foil. I'm going to crisscross it so that all the edges are covered, so that if cheese falls off, it will come onto the tin foil. So my point being is, now that I'm kind of calmer, I can think a little straighter. I know I have this pizza coming. I'm putting a bunch of veggies on it, and if it's not enough, I'm going to make some rice for later. But at least I know I'll have some nutrients here. And I'm not going crazy. And this will kind of fill me up in the meantime. I thought it would have been good to have some veggies. I might eat some of these. I can't put them all on the pizza. Throw these out. What's 50%? 50%. Sometimes I don't eat all the veggies. So, that's it. So now I feel good because I caught myself in the act that I wasn't going like, oh crazy, I need food now. Calm down, we are in the Western world. There is no shortage of food. Just calm down. I mean, nobody's dying of malnutrition. Well, no one dying of starvation here. Okay? Unless they're being abused or whatever, that's another story. So I'm putting a whole bunch of mushrooms on it. Actually, it's not all of them. I'll show this in a second. That. Oh, and also I have, I feel happy now. It's kind of weird, like you feel happy that it's just a small little thing, but managed to overcome it. So it's like, yay! Hope some of you learn from this. I'll put this back in. I have tomato sauce that I bought from a week ago when I was going to do tacos. And I thought, okay, I would get this. And then I also got like tomato paste that had garlic flavor. And that's all I needed. And just added some water. So I had these two little things of tomato sauce. So I would just pour this on top of the, I'll show you in a minute. Okay. That's not all used. Then I'm going to put some of the spinach. What's the matter, yo? What's the matter? A little pizza pie. Have some. Fills you up before you eat. Oh. Put some on here. I don't know if I showed you. I didn't really show you what the pizza looked like before. It was pretty weak. Oh my god, look at that. I'm going to do the big reveal. I put half the box on it. And the vegan cheese. Daiya, apparently that's the brand name. They have it in the States. They talk about it on all the vegan channels. And we have it at the Provigo in the McGill Ghetto. What is the McGill Ghetto, you ask? What is the Provigo, you ask? Provigo's a chain of supermarkets. In the McGill Ghetto is the area of Montreal, which is a college town, which has McGill students. Ta-da! So, ooh, putting a lot of this. Look at that. Oh my god, this is great. I hope the tin foil catches everything. I'm putting a lot on. This thing is going to be substantial. Okay, one more. Okay. This back. And, well, let me show it to you before I put it into the oven. And ta-da! Look at that, it's like a mountain. There's mushrooms underneath all that spinach. There's the vegan cheese. Oops, I almost said fake cheese. Oops. Okay. And all the sauce on top of the mushrooms. And then I crisscrossed the tinfoil because I don't have a pan big enough. It's not a big pizza, but I don't have one of those pizza pans. So, I'm sorry. Now I'm just going to take this. I'll put it with my bare hands, but then I know I got to take it out later without my bare hands. Fold that in. Put on the lights. And there it is. Yum. Can't wait.